Well, Bobcat for the win. Stupid damn Soho though. I was out there to good. I think. There's a good Soho. Oh, wait a minute. Big fish. Okay, I got to do that. All right, ready? Here's set. Okay, here's set. That's a big Soho. Well, good evening, everybody. I see that Mr. Flanders is in already, so I'm sort of glad he is. Hey, you are still showing up tomorrow, aren't you? Can you leave a comment for me? I'd appreciate it. Um, so, guys, I think I got some of the technology worked out. But first, I'd like to welcome you to our home. The studio is almost done. We ordered some new things for it. We're going to be definitely improving it, and I think that you guys are going to like it. We can do some fun stuff inside of that studio. So, um, oh, and my wife has showed up on YouTube there as well. Hey, honey, you want to post a comment for me on Facebook? Oh, so you did it on Facebook? Could you do one on Facebook for me just to make sure? Okay, so Patty, would you do a comment for me on Facebook, please? So I do believe now that that we got all the bells and whistles on. If you leave a comment, and Mr. Flanders said hello to you, honey. Um, so if you guys leave a comment on Facebook now, I believe it's going to show up here in our comments here. And then I called Jeff Stroger, and he might be leaving a message here for us real quick too. So anyway, guys, I was out fishing today, and then I did some fishing yesterday. So the fishing report's coming. I thought it was more important to try to get this technology together so that we could communicate amongst Facebook and YouTube at the same time. I do believe I've got everything working, so let's see how that happens. Patty, did you put a Facebook comment? So does it show my live on? It shows that we have 5 people in already, so it must be showing across both channels. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna just do a little bit of the fishing report. It's about medium to hot. I'll tell you about the adventures that we did today. We took a veteran fishing. He's a Vietnam veteran, and turns out that he has not been out on the ocean in like over 60 years. So he fishes a lot in the bay and fishes upriver, but what a special day. We started off on the river and then went out to the ocean. And Dustin Boatwright, thank you for that. That was just really, really kind of you. And guess what? We now have Facebook on our post, guys. So if you're seeing this on Facebook Live, your post will now be on this live stream. Yes, I did. It actually just popped up. So if you're on Facebook now, please don't feel that you're neglected, because that those posts will now show on this live stream. So I can actually look at them. They're on the screen as well for everybody. They should be right about here, so that you guys can communicate with each other. I'm really excited about that. Amongst all of the other things that I've been doing with the new store and all that, and then the new powder coating and the UVs and all the rest of that. This stuff right here took about a month to figure out, but I do believe that we have it now, everybody. So please, if you're on Facebook, we would love to see your comments. And I can actually read them because the screen is big enough for me to see, right? I don't have to put on those things, right? Um, okay, so let's go ahead and break out with that fishing report, you guys. So I'm going to call it medium hot right now. I was on the river this morning, and I'm hearing this from all the way across, at least for our middle stream rivers, our central coast rivers, is that it's hot and cold. Well, that's the exact same thing with the water, right? The waters are hot and cold. So the bluebacks have even turned and gone back out. Okay, so if you were a blueback fisherman, those guys have even turned and gone back out. So there's going to be a plethora of fish coming in as this rain comes through. The low pressure, all of the rest of that, as well as that, it will cool the waters, right? Um, I put my hand in the water yesterday morning and I was like, yep, nope, I'm out of here. It was just too warm, you guys. So, and I waited for the tide to come in later during the day. I grounded my boat because I do have a drift boat. So I took a number 10 copper wire, grounded it to the boat with two stainless steel screws, and grounded it to the ground on a battery without it being hooked up. So, um, oh, on Wednesday, bud. Thank you, Mr. Flanders. So that it, because I leave my boat moored in the salt water, and this grounds it out. Even though I have a zinc on my motor, but my motor's not in the water all the time. So that friction going underneath, even with the coatings that we put on the bottom of our drift boats, the boat still becomes hot. Thank God I was a commercial salmon fisherman for, off and on. And I knew how electrolysis plays on a boat for our salmon, right? So maybe that's a conversation that we should probably do in the bait lab one of these nights. Maybe next Friday night we'll do that. We'll take a look at what happens with electrolysis on there. There we go. So Jeff, thank you very much for that post. I was talking to him. You guys, as I get further into this report, I wanted to let you guys know that the Sandy River chapter of the Northwest Steelheaders monthly meeting is the first Thursday each month, and that they meet at the Glen Auto Park in Troutdale. First off, Troutdale is just an amazing place, you guys. I could not say better things about it. The park that they have there, that you're right on the river, where the fish, I watched steelhead while I was there, fanning themselves, cleaning themselves off. Just a great place, you guys. I highly recommend it. And then try to join one of their meetings. Um, I'm going to be going there in October for one of their meetings. I'm going to be bringing a bunch of gifts so that we can share with those folks. They've been there to support us all the way through, and we've just really, really enjoyed hanging out with the Sandy River chapter, and these guys they have chapters throughout the state, you guys. So you really need to find out about them. Oh, and you know what? And then Wesley's in too right now, you guys. So if you're seeing him in the comments, would you please go and give him a like? And then he's been shouting us out. The guy's just been right there for us all the way through. So tonight is a technology night. Um, so that's one of the things. So if you guys see him in the Facebook or the YouTube, please let's support each other, because the information that we're disseminating, is going to lead to adventures. Okay, so back to the fishing report. So the waters were still extremely warm, you guys. Um, here's the problem with that. So they'll come in on, we've had some better tides at 7-6, from 5-6 to 7-6. They've been later in the afternoon, and the water's even more warmed up, right? So they come in, like I told you guys last time, I watched them come in a school. They hit the warm water that's coming out of, different creeks and all the things that flow into our bay, and they just instantly turn around. Now, I will say this time, as I was fishing up our channel, I did see a lot of those fish jumping, and once they're past a certain point, they're going to stay. So they were heading towards those deep waters, right? Instinctively, amazing thing to watch that happen because that they're still having to deal with the hot and cold climate. But that drive to spawn and grab their mate was stronger than the warm water, I guess, and that temperature swing, right? So, but fall is definitely here. And we know that it's going to start getting colder. 2 days now, I felt that east wind coming down, right? And it's got a little bit of a bite to it. So it's just about to go on. So I will say that the fishing report right now is medium hot. We have salmon in. We have steelhead that are still biting, and I would imagine that bite's going to get even stronger as we go into these cooler months. All right, so then let's talk about. I told you guys about the El Nino, and I knew that the El Nino was going to come through, and it was going to get a lot a lot warmer out there and real close, right? So so far I know of 5 marlin that have been caught, and guess what? A big-eyed tuna was caught. Okay, hound dog. He loves to hound me. Okay, lay down. Come on, down. Um, so um, even a big-eyed tuna was caught. The only one that I have not heard that it was caught yet was the mahi mahi, and we're talking 30 miles out, you guys. So okay, so let me finish up the salmon steelhead. The salmon steelhead. Welcome in Automagic Fishing, Brian. I'm telling you, I now have YouTube and Facebook. If you want to go leave a comment, Brian, on Facebook, on Kurt Sandin, you'll see that it pops up on the screen. And I figured this out. So if there's anything I can do to help you to do that, please let me know because I would love to do that. Um, and Chasing Chrome, hi. Okay, so let me go back to the fishing report because everybody's coming in and it's awesome because I sort of wanted to spend some time tonight because the fishing report's pretty in depth. So the tuna are still available, you guys. I think with this storm right here, I think it's going to shove more of that warmer water up towards us. It's a low, so I think we're going to see mahi mahi. I think we're going to see big eye tuna. I think we're going to see marlin. We might see a black marlin, which have been caught off of this coast. And because that stream is coming through, and there's so much bait in the water, those fish don't really have the advantage to get to them until now, which will make them stay in our Oregon coastal waters. So I'm going to tell you right now, if you're going to be doing any running out at all, now's the time to do that, to get out there to those bigger fish because there's a bunch of them, you guys. I mean, they're catching them all the way from Astoria down, right? And they're not targeting on them. Um, and welcome in, South Santiam spinners. We like that you're here. Um, so it's really amazing to me that we knew that this was coming, but if somebody didn't say something, nobody would know to put a bigger teaser back behind your boat. Okay, and if you guys don't understand what a teaser is, it's a lure that's a head about this big. And what it will do is it'll bring all of the tuna in, but the bigger fish will stay on the teaser behind the boat. It's a long run behind the boat. And if you put that teaser on, let me tell you something. You never know what's going to come up for that teaser. And what you do is you just start pulling the teaser in until he takes one of the baits that are off the side. So instead of letting it be happenstance, why don't we actually try to catch one of those bigger fish? So, somebody, if you're going out there, run a big teaser behind the boat because those big eye tuna, there's not just one, there's a bunch of them. And as well as the blue marlin, there's not just one of them, there's a whole bunch of them. So if you guys start targeting them right now, if you're out ocean fishing, let me tell you something. I think you're going to be quite pleasantly surprised. Okay, so now we've done the salmon, we've done the steelhead, we've done the ocean report. Guys, the it's just medium hot right now for the rivers. I believe that those are going to turn on as soon as this water cools, and this low that we are, this high that we have now, should do that. The barometer didn't drop that much. I was out in the rain today. I will say this. Uh, I will say this that I usually run a single hook, even though I'm out for the Chinook and all the rest of that, right? But they're getting a little bit pickier about what they're taking as you're in the bays, and as you're out in the ocean, because you can go, in most places, you can go back and forth. So instead of running a single side wash, if you're going to be at the mouth to probably about a mile back, I'm going to say go ahead and put the double hooks on, you guys. And you can go to Yakima Baits and you can see the way that they hook one hook down and one hook up. They actually have a video on their Facebook page that'll teach you guys how to tie that. And I highly recommend that hook setup, if you're going to be running brad, spinfish, if you're going to be running a hoochie, if you're going to be running a spinner, even right, I would take that spinner off the back of that back hook, and I would go ahead and tie your regular fisherman's knot. It doesn't have to be up and down. I would still recommend, because that they're going through such climate change right now, I would recommend the double hook setup, because the strikes that we had today, we missed a bunch of fish. Um, Even on the two hooks, too, we did miss quite a few. Um, Good. So Automagic saying he's looking forward to the river fishing. Okay, so I'll get to that part. But if you're going to be within that first couple of miles from ocean to there, I'm going to recommend that you guys run, a side wash, 4-aught. And remember now, once you're out in the ocean, you got to bend down those barbs. But it doesn't matter if you have two hooks and you're coming back into the jetties. Into that first mile, I'd run double hooks, you guys. And I know that's legal according to the ODFW. So I would go ahead and do it that way. Um, just to let you know, guys know that we got short struck a bunch today, right? So it was pretty gnarly, you guys. We brought two fish in, which was the picture that you guys saw today. But we missed a bunch of fish, even with the two hooks too, because they're just being that kind of ornery right now. I don't know if they're soft lip because of the heat of the water or what it is, but it is a thing, and we should probably pay attention to it. Okay, so now, guys, I watched Rod Hill, which I absolutely love him as a weather reporter. He is on YouTube. Yeah, honey. Oh, my wife's. So, um, Rod Hill, let me tell you something. Colorado and here is the only state that I know of. It's the only one that I know of that you could be a weatherman and be wrong every single day and still keep your job. Okay. Um, but Rod Hill, I will say this because he's just been doing it so long, is most probably the most accurate reporter for the weather that I've seen in both those states. So if you guys want to find out the skinny, I would go over to YouTube and look up the Rod Hills weather report and follow him because he's pretty darn accurate. Okay, so now we have the rains coming in. We're expecting an inch overnight. that is going to change the structure of our rivers. Now, I will say this year upriver, I did not see the algae bloom that we usually have in our river or on the other rivers because I've been visiting. I have not seen that algae bloom. Okay, so I'm going to say, as far as clarity of the rivers, those fish are going to be shooting, right? Give them another storm behind this one. Watch out, guys. It's going to be bobber season, guys. So, as you all know, I do the bobber fishing pretty much year round, right? But now the trolling is still going to be happening because the fish will still be moving in, but they'll be moving up faster. So in our river, the Siuslaw, the Siletz, the Salmon River, all of these things are going to be happening all the way down to the Checo, probably all the way up to Astoria, you guys. Those fish are now going to start moving through. A very dear friend of mine one time told me, let them get a sniff of fresh water. It's all over. They're gone. So, in the bobber fishing industry, there's lots of times we lose bobbers, we lose hooks, we lose weights, we lose all the rest of that. So, Godsent is gearing towards these rivers that are central coast for us. So we are going to be buying the bobbers. We've already mostly got the hooks in already. The weights we've already produced, but I got to get them powder coated black because I don't want the fish to get spooked by the weight, right? I want it to carry scent. Um, so as that bobber fishing is coming in, Terry from he makes the one is called Snake Piss, um, and it's a rumor that the Ultimate Cure sort of copied his Snake Piss, but is missing a few ingredients. So those are going to be inside of the Godsent Fishing Store, you guys, where you can come try them out. There's a Tidewater one, there's a freshwater one. So the guy's been at it for a really, really long time. And he knows all of those guys that were doing the scent things, if you catch my drift, okay? Um, so there's that. Okay. So if you guys look on the bottom of your screen, it says that I'm having a flash sale on Saturday from 4 to 5 p.m. The reason that I'm doing that is that we have a couple of the dip chrome, which are very hard to find right now in the Pro Troll. We have a couple of the Mexi hats left that are the hand painted ones. Those are a little bit more expensive, but if you come in for the flash sale, I'll probably do something on those. But we have all of the rest of the hot flashers that were catching fish throughout the whole Central Coast. Okay, so you need to come in, pick up your flashers. I happen to have like the clowns, some of the ones that you guys can't find right now. I happen to have them at $11. Okay, so that's going to be part of that flash sale Saturday from 4 to 5. After much discussion, it was all about making so that we can get everybody into their flasher stuff and start getting geared up for the bobber stuff. So I've had quite a few of the fishermen up and down this coastline saying, Kurt, we need a key system or something like that so we can just pull up, grab our sand shrimp, and off we go. So we're working on that, just like we did with the Facebook, just like we did with this right here. Um, no, the Brian, you're wrong. The Alsea is not red hot yet. It actually is medium, just like all of the other rivers. So it's gonna get there though, because that we do have wild fish here that are untouched. So it will get red hot. Okay, so we're working on the very specialty. My supplier distributor has been working his eggs for 24 years. I'm going to say that Snake Piss has been doing it longer. So we're going to have some really special eggs in for you guys at a price that you're going to go, well, thank you. You know, it's just the way that it is. The sand shrimp, we're either going to be on an honor system, or for our local guys, I'm probably just going to give them all a key to the box. For the other one, we'll be on the honor system, but then you guys won't get the discount, right? So you sort of need to stop in the store and talk to us and get on that honor system, right? So if you're a guy looking for eggs at any time that you need them, or you're looking for sand shrimp for any time that you need them, you need to stop in and see us and have that conversation with us. And then I got a compliment the other day, from a guide. He actually came into the store, hung out, and said, you know, what are you doing that's different than everybody else? And I said, I'm just working. I'm listening to everybody and saying, you know, what do we do? How do we do it? And he goes, well, it's working. He goes, everything you got on the wall, from what I'm hearing, because he didn't have everything, but from what I'm hearing, everything on the wall catches fish. And I says, well, thank you for that, because that our policy is that we don't sell the fishermen, we sell the fish. So if it's not working, we're just not going to put it on the wall. Why? There's no need. There's plenty of things that are working to put on the wall. I don't have to be a Bass Pro or a Fisherman's Marine or anything like that. When you come in, you know that you're going to grab something that's going to work for the rivers that are around us, right? So, uh, anyway, that compliment, I just really, really enjoyed that compliment. Um, and now I have an opportunity to have a conversation with you guys. So, listen, um, as you know, the Central Coast, during the steelhead season and as the salmon start getting upriver, are some exceptional places to fish. Well, the place that we position the store now has some very, very expensive, but very, very nice condos that are vacation rentals. You guys can literally come in and get off your bed in the morning, have your coffee, and walk to your guide in the morning. Then your guide will take you to wherever you want to go. Now, not all of us, after paying for a guide, which is fair, can afford a very, very fancy, fancy place. So, guess what? Directly across the street is now going to be a bunch of yurts where all the men can circle up, just like you're doing at hunting camp, except for now it's going to be fish camp, where the men can circle up, and the ladies. It doesn't have to be either or. And actually, I encourage that, or the veterans, because I encourage that. But you guys can circle up and literally get up out of your bed, have coffee, and come over to the shop and get all your stuff and jump in with your guide to wherever you're going that day. So now, God Sent Adventures is now exactly what we wanted it to be, which was a destination where you could come and get accommodations to your the way that you want them for the group or for the single person, so that you can do that. So we will be starting to run that out, and those adventures, let me tell you something. We have young men that have just been fishing for a very long time that are guides. I trust those guides to take you out and take care of you. But now, instead of just doing one day, you're going to get 2 or 3 days, because that you have the accommodations, the food that you need, the supplies that you need, anything that you might have or want is actually going to be there for you. So that when you come in for this adventure, hell, we'll probably even have a shuttle bus for you guys. Hang on a second, I'm going to add to a comment here. Um, yeah, so that's auto magic. You know, Brian, here's one for you. Yeah, if you get your butt in the boat too, because I got 2 seats. So there you go. So auto magic goes. Uh, Heck, Kurt would probably troll you around the bay for a couple of laps if you asked him. So here's one for you. Yeah, if you're in the boat with me, Brian, there you go. So Brian stopped by and dropped off an autographed rod holder for us. So guys, I'm telling you, you need to go visit his channel as well, and his new Facebook page. We need to get that built because he's letting us disseminate information on that page, you guys, pretty much freely. Okay, he's watching how it's going to be a family orientated page because I did do one where I cussed you guys. I just wanted to test that video, and that's why I said tonight would be a little bit more technology. And guess what, guys? Um, you know, I saw that it went viral, but here's one for you. All of us are pretty much family orientated. I mean, we can be a little rowdy too, but we're just not going to kiss and tell. All right. So, anyway, you guys, I'm just really excited about everything that's coming together. This season is going to be extraordinary because that the fish are being shoved up. I know that steelhead are being caught or getting to the boat anyway as the salmon are coming in. So I'm seeing that we're going to have an early steelhead season this year. You guys need to start getting geared up for that, like I am already. And if you've been following my fishing reports, I'm pretty damn accurate. So I started doing some molted eggs and all the rest of that. Okay, guys, guess what? Um, so, guys, I'm going to tell you something right now. We've had enough people in here tonight. Why don't we do this with Facebook and with YouTube? Why don't you guys post hashtag God sent fishing? And let's go ahead and run that for a few minutes. And I'm going to give you guys two of the hottest 3.5s that we know are just catching a bunch of fish. So this one was made the other day. I've been running the bigger blade of these. So I went ahead and made them up into this size. So I've got a Mexi hat. Yeah, they should probably come to the store on Saturday to collect it, but if I have to mail it, I will. So here's the Mexi hat. This is made by Godsend Fishing. These are UV beads, UV tail, and with our side wash hook. And the way that they're being right now, guys, you might need to tie on a different hook. I would recommend a Big River octopus. Okay, so we've got that one, and then this one right here is going to get real wicked real quick. It already is. When they're not biting on anything else, they're hitting this thing. Um, this little baby right here, this pink guy right here, with this white because then it's a UV, right? And it's got a color shift in it, which of course took me a while to perfect, but I got there. So this guy right here, this camera really doesn't show up. My other camera does. But that eyeball rolls as it goes around. So it's pretty wicked. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead and start that right now. Let's do hashtag Godsend Fishing and start right now, and then I'll tell you guys when to stop, and then we'll do a giveaway, everybody. And I know that there's a lag because that Automagic actually taught me that, right, you guys? So let's go ahead and do that on Facebook and on the Godsend Adventures, and just put hashtag Godsend Fishing. Okay, I think I'm seeing some of them first ones popping up. Oh, just put hashtag. Thank you, Sal Sandiam Spinners. Do me a favor. It's just hashtag Godsend and send SENT. It's just us guys, but you know Godsend is SCENT. Of course, I had to make it difficult. You know, I couldn't do anything easy. So let's do that. And you know what? Thank you. South San Diego Speakers. You know what? I'm getting it figured out, but I pretty much had to do it on my own. But you know, I'm actually on a live stream where I can see my Facebook and my YouTube at one time, and my TikTok and my Instagram. So I'm getting there. I learned how to do the links and all the rest of that. let me tell you something. That was quite the learning curve, but I did do it and I accomplished it, and I'm very happy with myself. But yes, because I'm setting up the studio, South San Diego, and I have all the stuff to do the podcast and all the rest of that. So yeah, I could always use help. I mean, I ain't proud. I'm old. It's just the way it is. Okay, so I got my first God sent up. Sal Santiam put his first God sent up. Guys, knock them out. Let's see what happens. And then I'll just call stop here in a few minutes. And let's do that. And then, guys, let's remember that Brian Rosenblum set up his page on Facebook. Let's be respectful. Let's make it family. But let's go in and give him a like and a follow because that what's coming from him is going to be extraordinary for the Pacific Northwest. The man's taking the classes and doing the things that he needs to do to keep us in the forefront, you guys. And let's do it right. Yeah, let's go, guys. Okay, so Facebook. I've seen that we've got 7 hearts and like 5 likes. I'm really happy, guys. Thanks. I hope that this fishing report was good. Does anybody have any questions for me? Because I'm pretty much a walking book when it comes to it. Everybody thinks I just make baits and try to sell them. They're doing hashtag God sent fishing. So, so there we go, guys. The South Santiam spinners, he's coming out with some really good plastics. His spinners, I'm going to have a conversation with him about those. They are exactly what we need for when we're upriver. So that combination between the two of us. Oh, so Tyler, can you do me a favor and hit hashtag Godsent? Because that we're doing 2 of our hottest 3.5 giveaways. So, and I want to make sure that you're included in that. South San Diego, hit me up. Let's go find, yeah. See, now, okay, so tonight through Facebook, through the YouTube, you guys have been able to communicate, which is what I've been after all along, you guys. That's the part of the technology. Okay, so yeah, you know what? I really want you to come down to South San Diego. I would really like for you to come down and let me do some powder coating on some of your blades for you because that takes the two of us to do that because that it's going to be a day. But we'll do some candy backs. We'll do some colors that you want. What we have inside of the shop is disposable, or not disposable, but usable for us fishermen, right? And if you're going to make tackle for us fishermen, don't sell us, let's sell the fish so that we have that reputation. So you're more than welcome to come in and do some powder coating with me on your blades. The bodies, I've got them. You don't need to bring them. But I really don't want to get into those. I want to stay where I'm at with the ball buster and the things that I'm working on. So the stuff that is out there and available to everybody, let's make it the best that we can. The stuff that I'm keep creating and not working properly, I need to get better at it. Oh, so Tyler, if you just put hashtag Godsent, we're going to put you in the drawing for the 3.5s that are really, really hot on most of the rivers for the salmon and steelhead right now. So yeah, just put hashtag Godsent. Yeah, so Chasing Chrome, he's actually saying that he'll be there for most of the fall. And of course, he will be, you guys. But I've got a feeling that once the yurts are in, once the condos are done, because we've already made those connections with those people, I think that he's going to be pretty booked, you guys. I really, along with a few other guys, right? I think we're going to need the help. But yeah, so at least we can do the report so that all of us guys can still get out and catch fish, right? Um, you know what? Sandingham Spinners. So I'm open Thursday 12 to 5. I'm open Friday 12 to 5. Saturday, you know what? It's getting down to the point, and thank you, Tyler, for putting the Godsend on there so you're entered in as well. Um, so guys, I'm gonna say that on Saturday, if something needs to be worked on to where we can create what we want to create, I'm gonna say Saturday is gonna be the best day for that. So the bait lab is open. And if we know you, if we don't know you, you're not getting in the bait lab. But if we know you and we know that you've been participating in our Pacific Northwest or throughout the United States and need some of the help from our technology, guys, we will help you. But you got to get to know us first. You got to go fishing with us. You got to spend time with us, okay? Because we're just not going to let you into our bait lab and let you have all of our technology. That's just not going to happen. But if we know you, then we'll take care of you. All right, guys. So I think Joe, do you want to pick one of the ones? Just any random one. Just open up your YouTube page, and the first one that pops up, or no, second one that pops up, that put Godsend Fishing on there. Let's let them be the winner, guys. You know what? Hi, Ria. Okay, so wait a second. Let's redo that. So yeah, so Ria, I can actually see your comment tonight on Facebook. So would you please do me a favor? Would you go in and put hashtag? Oh, so Tyler, you need to stop in and I'll give you one of the ball busters for the kids so they can try it. And then, of course, I'll take care of you too. Um, so you need to stop in. So it's Thursday 12 to 5, Friday 12 to 5, Saturday. It looks like we're going to need to be open a little bit longer. I get in at 5 o'clock in the morning, you guys, and I run out of steam. But if you guys are there to hang out and do some stuff with me, then I'll stay. Okay. Sunday is going to be 5 to 10. I'm done after that. I've almost put 40 hours in, you guys, and plus be opening and still making baits. So that 40 hours in that period of time, guys, I'm just whooped. So that's why I'm saying Saturdays were probably the best. But just know Thursday, if you come into town, we're open. Not unless you're going on a Godsend adventure or a Chasing Chrome adventure or a Josh's adventure or
first. Wilson Flanders got the second one in.
Okay, so Wilson Flanders, when you come into town, you are the winner. You are going to be picking up two of the 3.5s um, that are hot just throughout all the rivers. So, congratulations, Mr. Flanders. That saved me the mailing.
And you got another one in there?
So you know what?
South San Spinners is the only other one that put hashtag Godsend that I see on here.
Okay, so Tyler did. Tyler Brooks put one in, and Ria's probably going to put one in for us right now too. So Ria, you're very welcome, Mr. Flanders. And thank you for your support, and as well as all of you. Okay.
So we got Tyler.
Yep, we have Tyler. Oh, so she's going to write the three names down, and I'm just going to draw them. So, but don't worry, Mr. Flanders. You and I are time baits anyway, so you're going to luck out pretty well.
What's the other one? Tyler, Ria, and Sandy Ann?
And the Sandy Ann, please. And then hashtag would be Godsent. It doesn't matter if it's SENT or just SENT. It doesn't matter, Ria, because it's just for the drawing. So thanks for joining us tonight, you guys. Guys.
What about everybody else that didn't
and gals.
hashtag?
They just didn't. They did. They weren't interested. They were more interested in the fishing
one spinner drawing here.
Okay, so here we go. She's gonna drop them into the big magic bowl. I'm not gonna watch.
Hey.
I'm closing my eyes.
Pick it up.
Okay.
Don't.
Okay. Where's that? Okay, got one. What? It slipped away. Okay, got one. Ah, Tyler. That saves me on shipping too. So Tyler, why don't you come in and pick up your free gift as well as that the Sandy River guys have given us some ties, which came from Auto Magic, by the way. So that information got disseminated amongst everybody, and everybody's worked together to make sure that we have rod ties. So why don't you come in and pick up a couple of the rod ties?
I just want to let everybody know that if you come into the store, Kurt loves giving stuff away. So if you come into the store, you're probably going to get something free.
Yeah.
So come and check out the store. It's pretty easy to find in Walport. We're not very big.
Yeah, right. So here's one for you. If you drove around for 5 minutes, you're lost. Okay, that's just all there is to it. So, um, and South San Diego said hi, Joe. So, guys, I'm just really happy that we can communicate. Know where he lives. I just show up lots less. You know what, Jason Chrome, are you picking on me while I'm trying to do a live and disseminate information to everybody? I'm gonna get you. I know where you sleep on the weekend, Mister. So, you guys, please let's share this out. Let's build this up. This is a community page, the Facebook as well as that. And you know what, Ria, thank you so much. And then we're looking forward to your visit. I know that you're going to be coming soon because there's fish and crabbing to be done, right? Okay. Yeah, yeah, you can say, haha, no. I still know where you sleep, lad. So, guys, I'm really looking forward to what's coming up with the accommodations available to us, with the food that we're going to have available to us. There's Treasure Bay. You can go in and check them out on Instagram. They're across the street from us. Sweet Homes is carrying the condos, which, guys, you can circle up there too now. I'm just telling you, it's going to be quite a bit more expensive, but you know, you get what you pay for. The yurts are going to be quite nice though too. So you know, the store is literally right there in amongst them, and your guides will probably be handy to you guys, so you can ask questions. We have the custom rod builders in town. We have you know, all the tackle and stuff that you guys are going to need. The videography is going to happen. So you guys are going to get to go on an adventure that's going to be videoed, edit it to the way that you like it and not publicly post. It's for you guys. So I'm really looking forward to the exciting things that are coming up because that we are an adventure company, you guys. I'm still going to keep doing my adventures just like I did today. I went through the Jaws today, you guys, which is unheard of here in Waldport. If you're going to go through, you better know what you're doing. Well, the young man that I was out with today, Dustin Boatwright, took that veteran out today, a Vietnam veteran, no less. He's still in pretty good shape. Took him out, got him a fish on more than one, by the way. Got him through the Jaws out into the oceans. We crimped our barbs. He did everything legal. He did everything the way he was supposed to. I was very happy with that young man today. We are just missing a few more buddies, but that's okay. That happens. Ah, so the surfboards in the store have now gone to a museum, you guys. It was really cool. The museum is being quiet about them as they're evaluating those boards. But yeah, I'm really excited about where those went. So yeah, there's some other historic stuff inside the store. You just got to come in and hang out and find them, right? There's some very unique things inside of there. They're not expensive, they're just valuable to us fishermen and surfers and outdoor adventure people. Guys, so listen, we went over our half an hour tonight, but thank you for sticking with us and helping us with our technology. I saw that we were able to do the Facebook tonight along with the YouTube. Um, you know, I'm just really excited about that because I want everybody to be able to communicate. And you can do it here. It's up on the screen so you guys can now see it. You can communicate amongst yourselves. I don't know what's going to happen with the stream once I'm done. I'll check to see if that's done. But remember that your privacy is an issue. And if you want to private message somebody, not to harass, but to talk, if we catch you harassing, guess what, guys? You won't be coming into these live streams anymore. But if you want to support the community and have conversations amongst yourselves, let me tell you something. I encourage that. Matter of fact, I'm going to say that again. I encourage that. Please communicate amongst yourselves. Keep the fishing going, you guys. You never know. Somebody may need that fishing trip more than you know. Okay. And if you can video record it, Brian's the one that taught me that, you guys. Record everything that you're doing because that there might be somebody that's recuperating that needs that time on that YouTube with that adventure that you just took some pain away from them and some misery of thinking what they're in, right? That important, guys. Okay? So I'm gonna tell you guys right now, Tyler, as you know, that we're open Thursday 12 to 5, Friday 12 to 5. Sorry, I have to repeat that. I just want to know when you can come in and get those. Or you could private message me on that you're gonna be in town, and I'll make sure that I do something with that, okay? Um, so guys, I'm just really, really happy with our community. Let's let it grow. We'll have to go through the growth pains. But everybody, happy hooking. The fishing report is medium hot, but it's going to get hot. Be ready. Chase and Chrome, thank you for your support tonight. Brian Rosenblum from Auto Magic, thank you for your support tonight. And all of the other people that came in that are the most important, thank you so much, you guys. And I'm glad that the technology is working. And sorry that I was a little long winded tonight, went over my half hour. But go out, go fishing, and happy hooking, everybody. And we'll see you next Monday night. Okay? And don't forget to go in and support the Saniam, Salmon and Steelhead guys. They've just done amazing stuff, you guys. You'll see it in the post on Facebook. All right, everybody. Good night. Oh, I keep forgetting that I have to, this one's not a touch screen. Oops, my bad. Okay, good night.